Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After Sister Wives concludes, Meri Brown, Christine Brown, and Janelle Brown can support themselves through their side ventures. Robin Brown does not own a business, but Kody Brown does. Since 2010, Sister Wives has started broadcasting. Fans believe the series will end sooner rather than later, even though TLC has not disclosed whether a 20th season is in the works. The Brown family is now wrapping up its 19th season. Nor does the Brown family know how long it will endure. Fortunately, all of Kody Brown's former wives have started side ventures while competing on Sister Wives. His present spouse hasn't followed suit. Christine Brown makes money from a number of sources. A reality TV program about polygamy helped make Christine Brown famous. She is now focused on monogamy and has abandoned the habit. She has diversified her sources of income, even though she isn't sharing her boyfriend with other women. Christine is very active in Plexus, an MLM that distributes nutritional supplements as a side gig outside of Sister Wives. She was once romantically involved with LuLaRoe. She has also made the decision to enter the investing real estate market since she married David Woolley. After being married in October 2023, David and Christine own several short-term rental homes. Additionally, the mother of six has used her fame to land a book deal. In September 2025, her memoir will be published. To put it briefly, Christine has made significant profits from her side ventures. Janelle Brown is starting a brand new company. Advertised as the financially savvy member of the Brown family, Janelle Brown acknowledged that she had virtually nothing when she left her spiritual marriage to Kody Brown. She only had a share of the land the Brown family had purchased collectively by the time she left Kody. Since then, she has taken a different route and discovered a method to increase her income as a single woman. Although Janelle didn't have many side ventures during her marriage, her spiritual divorce has inspired her to increase her income. The mother of six is starting a small business in addition to working with Christine Brown on Plexus. In April 2024, Janelle introduced Tata Farms with her daughter and son-in-law, Maddie and Caleb Brush. Since then, they have been striving to launch the fresh-cut flower business. They want to have a big opening in the summer of 2025, Janelle disclosed in an Instagram comment. To the joy of Sister Wives fans, she has been making a side business out of selling t-shirts featuring some of her favorite quotes. Meri Brown has changed during her time on Sister Wives. Her work ethic has not altered, despite the fact that her entire personality has. The Sister Wives cast member who seemed most interested in starting a side business was Meri. She has a lot. Meri owns and runs Lizzie's Heritage Inn outside of Sister Wives. The tiny bed and breakfast is accessible for parties even though it isn't currently accepting guests due to renovations. Meri has a profitable LuLaRoe company as well. She has consistently been a top performer since joining the multi-level marketing company years ago. She has started a subscription-based empowerment organization called Worthy Up. Kody has a side business, but Robin Brown does not. The most despised member of the Sister Wives cast, Robin Brown, does not currently have any recognized side projects. Her poorly accepted jewelry business seems to be dormant. Actually, it seems like the mother of five would rather spend money than earn it. When Sister Wives fans discovered Kody Brown's final surviving wife's Etsy buyer profile, it made news. Kody claimed financial difficulties on the show, but Robin reportedly spent hundreds on dolls and doll clothes, according to many Reddit users. Since then, the profile has been made private. Kody Brown is said to have a side business, while Robin does not. Peyton Brown, his son, claims that although Kody doesn't disclose it on the show, he works in the weapons industry. Fans, however, were not too surprised by the revelation. Over the years, Kody has been seen selling firearms at a number of gun shows. However, it's unclear if Robin Brown will continue to wear doll clothing because to Kody's side business. Kody believes that he was taken out of their life by more than just his wives. He gave his perspective on his distance from some of his older children in the October 6th episodes, explaining, "They're purposely leaving me out of their lives to punish me for a crime I did not commit. I am only guilty of not falling madly in love with their mothers." Furthermore, he added, He believes his ex-spouses share some of the responsibility. This disparity in relationship with my children is specifically in my mind because of SD talk, he stated. It's like, well, blame dad. There's this cyclone of disappointment because the family is splitting apart or something. Dad made a mistake. Although he bears some of the responsibility, he finds the name-calling offensive. Kody disclosed that one of his children replied to a text message saying, "You are a piece of trash," indicating that he was having trouble connecting with Hunter, Maddie, and Gabriel. In any case, I would never talk to you again. I've had one of my kids just say, "You're an a-hole," he told cameras earlier in a different instance. "I will never speak to you again. You brainwashed me and controlled me." And he's unwilling to deal with that venom. He stated, "I'm not going to reach out forever," adding that he believes his parents ought to be doing more to make things right. "I'm willing to make the effort, but somebody else is going to have to be on the other end of that and make some effort too." Robin found it extremely painful to witness Kody's alienation from his grown children. During the October 6th program, she said, "My parents got divorced when I was little. My mom lived alone after he and his first wife moved to a different city. I recall asking what happened to my biological father. Why? He merely offered a series of weak justifications for his lack of support during my formative years, and it was awful." No, she wasn't going to let Kody's wounded sentiments prevent him from trying. During their heated on-camera confrontation in late 2022, she admitted, "I'm having a hard time feeling like losing respect for you a little bit." Kody also admitted that he might be doing more to improve his relationship with his children, but he insisted that he must first heal his heart. He disclosed that he believes some of his children are colluding against me, saying, "I'm so upset about what has transpired that if I speak to my children, I'm afraid they'll accuse me. I'm too impulsive at the moment. I'll only cause more harm." When Janelle and Kody's oldest son Logan married his now-wife Michelle Petty in October 2022, a large portion of the family was present, but they weren't quite feeling the love. In the October 6th episode, Kody lamented to Robin, "You saw Madison take her kids and scuttle them away from me," pointing out that his daughter had not informed him that she was pregnant her third child, Josephine, who was born in February 2023. "She never told me she was pregnant. Since they don't talk much, Maddie doesn't really tell her dad anything. Really, Maddie doesn't have any contact with him." Janelle clarified when asked why her daughter avoided Kody during the wedding. "She takes great care of her kids. Since Evie was born and Evie was 3.5 years old, Kody has not been present. Additionally, she didn't want him to simply walk in and say, 'Oh, I'm your grandpa,' to which they would respond, 'What? Who is this guy? What does Kody think?'" In reference to Maddie's life in North Carolina, he stated, "It's unrealistic expectation for grandparents to be in their grandchildren's lives all the time, especially if you move your children to an entirely different coast. In Flagstaff, I have a job and a life." One recurring issue is Kody's insistence on some kind of mea culpa, even though it's evident that he and his adult children have quite different perspectives on their continued separation. After the COVID scare was over and we all went back to our normal lives, we still couldn't reconcile as a family because Kody felt like the boys needed to give an apology to him and to Robin, especially to Robin, Janelle said of her sons in the October 13th incident. "And after it sort of morphed into this, well, they just need to come and talk to me. And the most precious person in this family who's given her heart and soul has been disrespected or some bull's tea like that," Janelle added, summarizing Kody's problem, which was that he believed his children had not been faithful to him. "And I'm like, Kody, whatever. Yes, anything." Gabriel took a similar stand, recounting a discussion he had with his father. "He kept phrasing it like I owed him an apology," he told Janelle on the subject. "At some point, I simply said, 'Hey, we're not going to talk anymore unless you're, really ready to have a relationship and fix things.'" A few days later, he texted me when he returned. He says, "Hey, I've been looking at what you've been saying. Please pardon me. I forgive you." Forgive me for what? I thought. Kody only sees his youngest child, Savannah, out of the 6 he and Janelle have. "It's not frequently, but every couple months he'll call and they'll go out," Janelle explained in the episode that aired on October 13th. The rest of the kids don't really have much of any kind of connection with him. Savannah, who graduated from high school in 2023, feels that her 4 older brothers have assumed the position of a father figure. The girl has even admitted to Janelle that she hopes to have her siblings marry her. I've talked to Savannah about it, and she's like, "Look, I just have come to realize that this is who he is," said Janelle. "He'll be like that dad who comes and we have a great time, and then he leaves. Wherever he is, I can meet him. It's all right." But Janelle is less understanding. She bemoaned, "I'm just so frustrated with Kody. Look, I've witnessed this occur. Over the years, I've dealt with a number of ladies who are divorced, and the father simply disappears with the children. Gabriel took it very hard because Kody was someone who would take Gabriel with him on business trips," Janelle said early in their father-son conflict. "Kody was a totally engaged father until the last few years. I told Dad that if he doesn't change and he can't take accountability, then I just won't ever see him again," Gabriel stated in the October 13th episode, despite his feelings of confusion over what he did to enrage his father. "And that's totally fine with me. He's at peace that his dad is not in his life," Janelle said. "That's what I wish for all of my children, you know. And I believe they're all arriving." Kody, for his part, seemed to be accepting of the circumstances. In a confessional, he said, "I'm really sorry that Gabriel feels that way. I've tried to contact him several times but have been turned down. However, it wasn't because I didn't try." Despite being the final wife to divorce Kody, Mary formally ended their relationship in late 2022 by asking for and getting what their church refers to as a release on the basis of abandonment. On the October 13th episode, she said, "I know he doesn't like that word because he doesn't feel like he abandoned me. I believe that he did." She believes that he essentially disregarded her until she decided to go so that he could say, "My hands are clean." Furthermore, Kody acknowledged that he had a small plan. He said, "I had moved on a long time ago," during a confession. "Let's face it, though, I was worried about what she might do if I tore off the Band-Aid. It's because Mary has never been faithful to me. I've been concerned about that. It's merely a matter of reputation, as being divorced ruins your reputation." Mary claimed that instead, it was hers that was being damaged. "It's really just sad that Kody's talking about our marriage the way that he's talking about it," she stated. "It feels like the narrative has changed with him, but the things that he's saying about me to other people and the people are believing are not true." Thanks to an exercise suggested by their marital and family therapist in Las Vegas, Christina discovered years before she and Kody parted ways that they weren't a good fit on paper. When given the task of creating a list of the attributes she desired in a spouse, Christine noted that she was looking for a good communicator, someone who would be involved in her and her children's lives, and someone who was attracted to her. She said, and Kody wasn't any of the things on the list. During the show that ended on October 20th, he said, "I'm not any of those things for you," when I showed him the list. "No, you're not," I responded. She rapidly realized that her now husband David Woolley was her soulmate, in part because of the missive. She exclaimed, "Family is his most important thing to him." About the father of 8 who is widowed. He has run his own drywall company. He is known for being straightforward and honest with others, and he is an excellent communicator. The untold truth about the Sister Wives stars' side hustles. What they're doing when the cameras aren't rolling. Introduction. You won't believe what the Sister Wives stars are doing on the side. The untold truth about their hustles. When most people think of the Sister Wives stars, they imagine the drama, love triangles, and family dynamics that play out on screen. But what many don't know is that most of these stars are hard at work building their empires off-camera. From business ventures to personal projects, the Brown family is full of surprises. In this article, we'll uncover the side hustles that the Sister Wives stars have been working on. Whether it's blogging, selling products, or even taking on totally unexpected jobs, these stars are proving that their entrepreneurial spirits are just as strong as their familial bonds. Trust us, you'll want to know what they're up to. Section 1. Janelle Brown's business savvy, from weight loss programs to real estate investments. How Janelle is turning her entrepreneurial spirit into a profitable empire. While many know Janelle Brown as a mother, wife, and star of the show, She has developed a business-savvy persona that has earned her a lot of respect in the entrepreneurial world. In this section, we'll take a deep dive into Janelle's side hustles, particularly her ventures into health and wellness. She's not just a reality TV star. Janelle has become a weight loss ambassador and businesswoman with a deep passion for helping others. Plus, her real estate investments are making waves. Find out how Janelle has turned her personal struggles into successful business opportunities and how her side hustles have helped her achieve financial independence. Section 2. Kody Brown's surprising ventures. What's the man behind the family business doing? The surprising side hustles of Kody Brown that you don't know about. Though Kody Brown is often in the spotlight for his relationships with his wives, he's also been busy with his own side hustles. You might think his time is spent managing his family and his show, but Kody has quietly worked on several ventures behind the scenes. From speaking engagements to business partnerships, we explore how Kody is navigating the world of entrepreneurship while balancing the demands of being a husband and father of many. This section uncovers his business activities and reveals his hidden talents beyond the camera. Section 3. Christine Brown's journey to financial independence, crafting a new path for herself. How Christine Brown is taking control and creating a new future through her side hustles. After her decision to separate from Kody, Christine Brown has embraced her newfound independence by diving headfirst into various business opportunities. From selling homemade food items to sharing her experiences online, Christine is paving a path that reflects her personal growth. This section explores how she's used her platform to empower others and create opportunities for herself. We'll dive into her side hustles, including her focus on health coaching, selling products, and even her pursuit of entrepreneurial ventures. Section 4. Meri Brown's ventures. More than just the first wife. Why Meri Brown's side hustles might surprise you. Meri Brown, best known as Kody's first wife, has been quietly building her empire through various entrepreneurial projects. Meri's side hustles often get overshadowed by her complicated relationship with Kody, but she's been making her mark in a number of businesses. From her role as a consultant for LuLaRoe to her bed and breakfast business, Meri has continuously explored new income streams. This section delves into Meri's entrepreneurial mindset, her passion for networking, and the projects that have allowed her to financially thrive outside the world of reality television. Section 5. Robyn Brown's entrepreneurial spirit, a closer look at her ventures. What is Robyn Brown doing behind the scenes to build her brand? Known for being the most recent addition to the Brown family, Robyn Brown has been working hard on her own set of side hustles. As a stay-at-home mom and wife, Robyn has embraced her passion for creating and selling products. From custom jewelry to selling home-based businesses, Robyn's side hustles are quietly making waves. This section explores Robyn's talent for craftsmanship, creative entrepreneurship, and the ways in which she's carving out her own business identity. You won't believe the unique and unexpected ways Robyn is contributing to the family's overall success. Section 6. The Brown family's collective side hustles, how they work together for big wins. The power of collaboration, how the sister wives are turning their side hustles into collective success. While each wife may have her own individual hustle, there's something special about the way the Brown family collaborates on certain projects. In this section, we'll highlight how the sister wives work together to boost one another's ventures. Whether it's supporting Janelle's wellness programs, promoting Meri's LuLaRoe business, or even helping each other out with business decisions, the Brown family's teamwork is a key factor in their overall financial success. Find out how these powerhouse wives are making their collective business strategy work. Section 7. The social media influence, how the sister wives use their platforms to promote side hustles. Social media secrets, how the sister wives leverage Instagram and Facebook to build their brands. In today's world, social media is one of the most powerful tools for growing a business, and the sister wives have figured out how to harness its power. From Instagram posts promoting their latest products to Facebook Lives where they connect with fans, the sister wives are building their brands one post at a time. In this section, we break down the social media strategies that each of the wives uses to grow their side hustles. Whether it's sponsored content, engagement with fans, or product promotions, We reveal the behind-the-scenes tactics that are helping them expand their businesses and increase their income streams. Section 8. The Brown family's investments. What are they doing to secure their future? Smart financial moves. The Brown family's investments beyond reality TV. Being in the public eye can be lucrative, but it also requires smart financial decisions. In this section, we look at how the Brown family is making their money work for them by investing in properties, stocks, and other business opportunities. We'll discuss how these investments are laying the foundation for their financial security and long-term wealth. Find out how Kody, Janelle, and the other wives are making savvy decisions to protect their financial future while pursuing their passion projects.